Family is bitter and sweet, fam. I'm sitting outside of Circle K gas station here in North Little Rock right now at the moment, and looks like family the it might rain or something today. So I've been out, family, just thinking, regrouping, drinking some coffee, thinking about my experience in the state of Arkansas, fam. It has been most definitely a bitter and sweet experience here. I was born in Little Rock and raised in Southeast Arkansas, McGee, Arkansas City, Reed. And I can say something, fam, about being here. The mentality is the mentality, the poor mentality here can be suffocating, fam, because a lot of people here are poor. And not just poor financially, but poor the way they think, poor the way they interpret situations, um, the way they explain themselves, the way that they would get emotional over things they shouldn't get emotional over. Like it just it's a state, family, where you can most definitely tell it's a big difference in the conscious um, Black Native Americans that lives here in the state. Like they have a different approach at everything. And one thing that I have noticed about my state, a lot of my people from my state feel they have to be connected to the system. They have to be connected to someone white in order to do anything. Like they got to get their approval, they got to get their okay before they can do anything. Now, this is just some of the ones I have met. Now, I have seen there are a couple spots, a couple people throughout the state that is doing some things, but I want to say this: most of the people who are doing things in the state are connected to the system. There are some entrepreneurs here. There are some small businesses ran by people, but I don't know a lot of them that's real prosperous. Now, got a chance to see a company owned by a brother in Fort Smith that does hair. Now, he had a very, very nice barbershop salon, and I was impressed. I ain't gonna lie to you, fam. I was impressed. I didn't go in, but someone told me about it, and I was driving by, and I was checking out the area, and I was impressed. Now, I don't know how he got everything established, but I was impressed by what he's doing. He didn't just, you have some places around here, they're just like in Little Rock, it'd be nice cars parked up, but then the building looked bad. It's like the concept is different. But this brother that I seen actually in Fort Smith, he had a nice building and he had a nice shop. So that was, I gotta say, that was one of my first experience as far as meeting, or I didn't even meet the brother, but as far as finding out that it was owned and the way it was established impressed me. So there are people here that are doing great things, and but there are a lot of people here that will hold you back as well, because a lot of the people here don't want to see you do better than them, even if you are trying to help them. You know what I mean? It's so crazy, the mentality. There's a lot of free programs, a lot of free money going on here too, and I think people are content with that, like content with getting that money. I have even heard a lady say one time she was intimidated about going to school to get her CNA or CCNA, because if it didn't work out, they was going to take her check and what she was going to do without a check. So she was ready to just live off the government, because she know that money was coming in and she ain't had to do nothing for it. But if she go out here, what if it don't work out? So that's the mentality, fam. And it was just sad to hear it. And being back, fam, I'm not even gonna lie. It has been a whole new experience because I'm conscious now. Like I can see what's going on. I see the fabric of the area. And I ran across an act called Arkansas Act 151. And if you ever get a chance to look at that act, check that out. Arkansas Act 151. And this act was written back in the mid 1800s, right after the proclamation was presented to the country, right after the I'm saying it all wrong. My bad. Forgive me. Right after the Emancipation Proclamation was established around 1865, 64, they came up with a law here in the state, man. And you got to read the state, fam. You got to read the law just for it to understand. And in this law, it's stated here in Arkansas that you couldn't be free in Arkansas and be an African American or a mixed race and own land here. Like they made it law, and it's still in the books. So they said in order for you to live in Arkansas and be black, you had to be a slave. That's what they said. If you stay here, you working for us, or you can leave. But you can't own nothing, and that's still on the books, fam. It's just ironic when I read that because the policy of the state is still the same. Like the way this state is set up, it is meant to make sure that their people rise and our people stay at the bottom unless you connected to them in their positions. You know what I mean? That's just what I see. That's what I notice here. And truth be told, fam, I remember talking to my psychiatrist months ago, or like last year, and she had literally told me that she feel that I should leave the state because it sets a lot of triggers for me. You know, I did 11 years in prison. From prison to working and getting out, like the way the system is structured, she was like, man, it just stresses you out. It keeps you from winning here. It's so many things, so many obstacles you got to go through. It makes you not even want to, deal with anything. That's why I notice a lot of people here, you see a lot of black males here, they drinking and drugging a lot, like getting high and just drunk all the time and just trying to deal with the pain of not being able to provide and not being able to do certain things due to education, due to, it's various situations, but that's an issue here, fam, and I think that in the country, things are getting better, but if you look at the laws and policies that set forth here, fam, it's a little discouraging. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's a little discouraging. And just some of the policies, fam. And since I've been back, fam, I'm not even gonna lie, like it has been very discouraging to deal with the mentalities in the area. I love my people, but sometimes I have to stay away because of the mentality. That a person with a poor mentality will do something to you not knowing that you trying to help them. So you have to distinguish how you help people here because, you can get yourself in a bind. And then the companies, like I say, a lot of the companies want you to go through a certain stage here when you're dealing with them. And it's just different, fam. And now that I'm conscious and I'm aware and I can just, it blows my mind. I'm in North Little Rock, Arkansas right now at the moment, fam. Thanks for checking in. I'm in North Little Rock, Arkansas at the moment. And trying to make sure I save these, messages. So just wanted to say, fam, tell you about I went on an interview, fam, and in Arkansas. Check this out. I went on this interview, and I was told to be there at 10:30. Now, I believe in if I show up on time, I'm late. So I pulled in about 5 minutes after 10, giving myself time to regroup, drink my coffee, get my game plan together, and go into the interview. So I walked into the interview maybe 10 minutes to 10:30, let the people know I was there. Sat down. Fam, you know, it wasn't until 12 o'clock until I had that interview. I had to email the lady because I thought they just forgot about me. Like I was like, man, what's going on? And I thought to myself the whole time that my time was being wasted. I'm like, here I am going for an interview, competing with some more people. And if I would have showed up at the interview at 12 o'clock and the interview was at 10:30, do you think they would have talked to me, fam? Do you think they would have talked to me? Do you think they would have said, hey, come back, man, we're going to go on and have it. We see you was an hour and a half late, but it's okay. Hell no, nah, they wouldn't have did it. They would have walked me right up off of the, hey, you going to have to, we don't even want nobody like you. Because if you going to do this here, then you might going to have a whole lot more issues with you too. So when that happened to me, fam, I literally like, it made me just think of how important financial literacy is, fam. Because once you got enough capital, fam, and you learn how to invest it, you don't have to put yourself in the bind like that. You know, I went to go do this interview to try to kill several birds in one stone. And I'm like, man, I wasted an hour and a half. And then I had to go back again for a second interview, and I did it because I was already invested. and I wasted another hour, you know what I mean, that I had to just sit there and it wasn't on time again. I'm like, so I'm wondering to myself, is this a test to see how I'm going to respond to an untimely situation? You know what I'm saying? Since this is a college, I don't know. I said, well, maybe this might be a test. Maybe they tested my temperance. But I did it, fam. I talked to them. I went through the interview. And I don't know how it's going to go. But it just made me think of the area, fam. It just made me think of how they was willing to waste my time and make me compete pretty much for a situation where it seemed like they ain't got all of their things together. Like, man, do you really want to be there? Is my money gonna be like this? You gonna pay me on time? Because everything else is like taboo in this thing, you know what I mean? But fam, I'm not gonna lie to you, fam. I love my state, but as soon as I get the opportunity to remove myself from my state, fam, I'm going to, fam. I'm not even gonna lie. I got family here, I got kids here, I got grandbabies here. But family, it's suffocating here for me, fam. Like, it's suffocating. Majority of the time, I'm by myself, just like I am right now. Like, I'm alone a lot, you know what I'm saying? Just because of the mentality, fam. It's crazy, fam. You know, sometimes you go out your way, fam, to help other people, and they take advantage of you, you know what I mean? And you get to the point where you just get burnt out, just like, I'm good. I'd rather chill by myself, you know what I mean? And, you know, then go through some extra drama, you know what I mean? It's just different, fam. But I can say this, though. My reason for returning to the state, I had two reasons. One of my reasons was my first reason was to save my mom's house and get a relationship with my son. He just turned 13, fam. And, you know, you ever heard that movie, 12 Years of Slavery? That's what I feel like I've been going through. But he's 13 now. And now the conversation is different. Now I'm able to be in his life. And I made the sacrifice for him to come back, to be uncomfortable so I can be around him. I would love to have him in another situation, but he's established in the school where he's at. He's doing good. He got a support system, and you don't want to remove a person from that strong structure if you don't have to. So I'm willing to do whatever I have to do to make sure I can still be a part of his life and go through that stage with him. So if I have 4 or 5 more years to be in the state, then I'm willing to sacrifice those 4 or 5 years so I don't have to be here anymore, because after my son turned 18, fam, I am gone. And I'm probably for sure not returning. I'm probably not returning. All of my assets is going to be left to those of my families that's here that I have in the state. You know, my goal is to get established where I can send for my family. You know, wherever I'm at, I can send for them. And then honestly, you know, they in Arkansas, they'll love to come wherever I'm coming to see something different. You know what I mean? So it'll be better just to send for my grandbabies and my kids and stuff like that. But for now, fam, my sacrifice is for my son, fam, because he just turned 13, and I'm knowing that's a critical point in a adolescent's life. And I didn't have a father, fam. And at 13, I was out there, fam. So if I can be in his life, hold conversations with him, talk to him, motivate him, keep him up, whatever I can do, fam. Whatever I can do. I'm humble at this moment. You know what I mean? I'm willing to do that, fam. So a lot of the stuff I've been dealing with here has been only because of my son, fam. And then me making the decision because of my son, and I would think that a few people would have been more supportive than they have been. You know, it just kind of show you the true motive of someone. You know, sometimes we love blindly, fam, because we family. Like I say, this is Arkansas, fam, and a lot of my family that I used to love going to see and deal with, if I would have never came back, I'd probably still be dealing with them. But I don't deal with a lot of people now because I had to cut a lot of people off. I seen so much foulness, so much things that disturb my spirit, fam, that I just had to, like, I'm good. I'm good, fam. I'm good. I can love you from a distance, but I can't be around you. And I love them. But, you know, I realize, you know how they say that crab in a bucket situation? That's real, fam. And it's real with family, you know, here, religion. Like, I'm not religious, fam. I'm spiritual. And to me, religion would keep a person poor. In my personal opinion, would keep you poor, fam. I believe in spirituality. I believe in growth. And if you are doing something, you should have some growth in it, fam. And here, the mentality of the religion and family principles and traditions that need to be broken, that they're trying to continue, that you know isn't showing you anything good, it's getting a little overwhelming, fam. You know what I mean? So I'm here now. I'm willing to make this sacrifice, fam. I'm willing to do whatever I have to do to be in my son's life. And in the process, I'm trying to kill several birds in one stone and help people while I'm in the area. Like, I'm working on my business plan to get the mobile welding school up and going, because that's my goal. I'm going to make it happen. And I know doing that here can give me more freedom because I got a lot of people here that will network with me. And there's a lot of funding in the state that I can get from people educating people, like literally helping people get jobs, changing their lives. Like, that part I can help. But I have to, but it's hard to do it when you connect it to a system here, though, fam. You know, I did it for close to 2 years at the Goodwill Academy, and it went good while it was good. And then when I just felt like they let me down and threw me under the bus, fam, literally. And then I felt like they went and got 3 black women to castrate me that reminded me of someone that I knew, a grandmother, a auntie, and a sister, to cut my throat. You know what I mean? Like, to deliver me some information, fam, to me that was just discouraging to the day just to think about the conversation that we had. And one saying that I got the power. Yes, fam. I'm having some connection issues. Forgive me. I'm out here live. Look like it is cloudy out here right now, so I kind of lost everybody. Salute. Thanks for checking. Salute. Structural steel welder checking in. Thanks for checking in, fam. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate the support. And yeah, it's very good, fam, to get in your child's life, fam. It's very important. And that's why I'm here, fam. I'm here now, suffering. I feel like, you know, going through a little turmoil just so I can be with him. You know what I mean? And I'm not around him right now. I'm trying to get there. I'm still 2 hours away right now. I'm trying to get closer to him, to be with him. You know what I mean? And fam, I'm not gonna lie, fam. It's been discouraging. It's been causing me a little grief. I may have gained a whole lot of more gray hairs due to this situation. You know what I mean? But being in Arkansas, fam, has been humbling. And I'm not going to lie. Once I get the opportunity to leave here, fam, I do not want to return, fam. I don't want to return. I want to help my son. I want to have a relationship with him. And when it's time for me to leave here, fam, I want to move around, fam. I don't care where I'm at. But I have been many places that have been better than here. And I have had a better peace. And I was able to be me and didn't have to walk on eggshells. You know what I mean? The mentality here is just, it's crazy, fam. Like I say, look up that act, Arkansas Act 151. Read it for yourself, and you will see the mentality of the area because the mentality is still here. You know, everybody ain't like I say, Arkansas, it's a lot of racism here, but a lot of the white people here are not racist. Depends on where you at. I just want to say that. So a lot of people ain't like that, but it's strong here. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And they don't mind letting it be known either. You know, certain of them don't mind letting it be known. It's just what it is, fam. That's the goal, fam. We all need to get along, fam. Salute, salute. And this rising, fam, like I say, I'm just wanting to go live and talk about my state. I just got a few things in my heart, fam. I've been going through a lot here lately, fam, and I just feel like, you know, I feel like in ways I've been betrayed. I feel like in ways I've been, you know, I've been let down because I wouldn't have done certain things that people, you know, that I love has done to me. And that's why I'm alone a lot, fam. So if I'm just here now just to hold a relationship with him and to do what I have to do with him, then, you know, that's all really I'm focusing on. You know what I mean? I don't really deal with a lot of people other than that. You know what I mean? Salute, salute, fam. I appreciate that. And you know what? I got a chance to visit Montana on my way going to Washington State. So I was telling someone the other day, I got a chance to travel from Arkansas to South Carolina, already Washington State, doing welding, ironworking, pipeline installs. Like it was great. And I really enjoyed Montana. Like, it's crazy because I had some food. I stopped at a restaurant in Montana that I really loved. It was like a country style, Western style breakfast, man. It was good. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, I had a good time. And I don't even eat meat, and I enjoyed the breakfast. You know what I mean? It was great. So salute to that, man, fam. If I'm ever in the area, I love to check you out. I love to check you out, fam. Like I say, I'm here now, and I'm only here, fam, because of my son, fam. You know, if I could grab him and take him, fam, somewhere else, fam, I'd do it in a heartbeat. But right now, he's established where he's at. He's doing good in sports. He got a good support system. You know, he's in Fort Smith, Arkansas, so being up there, he do got potential of people scouting him and watching what he's doing. And then he got, like I say, he do have a good support system up there. And, you know, I don't want to remove him from the support system just because I'm uncomfortable with the area. You know what I mean? I'm just going to have to be uncomfortable so he can be comfortable. You know, it is what it is. So today, fam, like I say, fam, I'm just going live, venting a little bit, you know what I mean? And just being realistic about my state, fam. You know, hopefully things will get better, but, you know, truth is what it is. You know, certain places I have learned that each state in America is like its own individual country. You hear me? So you can go to one state where you literally can't do nothing, and you can go to another one and the doors open and the life is good and great. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but being here, fam, you know, even my psychiatrist, when I talked to her, and that's another thing. I didn't believe in going to no psychiatrist. I didn't believe in doing none of that, fam. You know, coming from here, you know, I felt like, that's weak, man. I ain't gonna talk to somebody. But last year, fam, I had to go on and go talk to somebody, fam. I think that my mental had got to the point where I was about to break or something was going to happen that I couldn't fix. You know what I mean? And I wanted to prevent that from happening, and so I had to literally go and get some help. And I can say this: that situation from the Goodwill caused me to get counseling. Like, on top of me being there and what happened while I was there, and then what I was going through in my personal life, going through a divorce, my situation with my son. I wasn't seeing him, but trying to at the moment, fam. It just got a little too stressful, fam. I'm not gonna lie, fam. I had almost had it, fam. So I'm humble now. I'm humble now that, hey, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm not where I was neither. You know what I mean? Mentally, and physically, like, I feel a lot better. You know what I mean? But stress is a silent killer, fam. So all I want to say is, fam, to anyone out there, do what you can, fam, to stay positive, keep your spirits up. And if you do have to endure something for a reason, just keep that reason, fam. I keep my little boy in my mind. Like, I keep him in my heart, and that motivates me to work on my business plan, work on my ideas, because I know that just because I'm here, I don't have to be controlled by the state. That's why I have to be an entrepreneur here. I have to do my own thing and figure out ways to help people and do what I do without being connected to a system that's stepping on me and making me feel like a piece of shit. You know what I mean? So just wanted to say, fam, y'all be blessed, continues to prosper. I appreciate everybody for checking in with me this rising. Just wanted to go live, fam, and just talk. Like I say, it's a dreary day. Look like it's finna rain, and I just wanted to go live, fam, and just hold a conversation. Like I say, here lately, fam, I've been having a lot on my heart, and my main thing right now is getting things situated so that way I can spend more time with my son, so I can be a father, fam. Because I didn't have one, fam, and that's how I ended up spending 11 years of my life in the cell, because I didn't have that proper guidance. So I know how important it is. And I was looking for it, fam. And I remember when I said, forget it, and hit them streets. And I don't want to see my boy like that, fam. He got a real good heart right now. Real good heart. Real good dude, man. And I just want to see him do better. I just want to see him shine and live a best life. Like, I feel like I want him to accomplish more things than I accomplished. So I'm trying to pave the way, kind of like David and Solomon. David did great things, fam, but David didn't accomplish not a third of the things that Solomon did. But David helped prepare for what Solomon did. So that's what I'm doing, family. My goal is to help prepare my son for his journey in life and create some tools and some finances so that way it won't be as hard as it was on me trying to maneuver in this crazy world. So y'all be blessed, fam. Continues to prosper. Salute, salute. Thanks for checking in, fam. Salute, salute, fam. I appreciate the support, man. Be blessed and continues to prosper. I appreciate everybody checking in with me, man. Hey, man, y'all be blessed. Thanks for the love. Continue to get your hog on, fam. I'm out. Be blessed.